Hey guys, how's it going? This is NTP the producer. I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna go over a song that I do called Dawn, and I'm gonna go over it's a song that I actually I sat down and I played this song and I wrote this the whole song. So stay tuned. I'm gonna jump on the keyboard in just in a minute and just show you guys what I did on the keys. Alright, so guys, this is that's what I got so far. I was just improvising. It's not like, I wanted to do something real quick so you guys can have an idea of what kind of direction I'm going with the song. But let's go in quickly. Let's break down the instrumentals, and and just like always, the instrumental first, and then we do the vocals on the second one. Alright, let's get started. So at first I like to start with the melody, and for this one what I usually have the idea in the keys. So keys from E piano from Logic. So let's hear it. Saturn too for some saturation, and I added the black hole reverb. Then I went ahead and I added EQ just to shift the keyboard a little bit more and give it a little bit more brightness. So you can see that the keyboard have some space, some wideness. So that's the reverb right there. So let me bypass it. And put it back on. Just a little bit of saturation, just to bring out the keyboard more in my face, That's one thing I like about this reverb. This reverb, black hole should be on set right now. Sweetwater, but this reverb I like it. It just sync, everything with sync the BPM it sync everything, so it just add accordingly. So I like this reverb. We got a low, a high. You could cut the low highs and control the size and the mix. Especially with the reverbs that I purchased reverb that actually reverb that I can control. I can maneuver the inside of reverbs. So let's go ahead and let's break down the second one. So second one is a pad analog from Hertz in Logic. So let's hear it. A little tremolo going on. EQ. Just put it there. Tape delay. cut some lows using that EQ just to give it that cut some lows. So that's it. That's pretty much right. So you're gonna notice that that's the same melody. So what I usually do is I take the same melody and I put it, copy and paste, and then just go ahead and choose the instruments that you want to choose, or the VST, and then it just kind of work from there. So pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. So this one right here, this is when I went to arcade. So arcade have the keys too. This is not a sample. This is just the keys you can actually play. So if you can, this is arcade right here. So now that's just to show you guys that that's the actual key. By the way, that's the Navy complete instrument. They came out with a new one, but I'm still using the old one, so I'm gonna stick to that. So this is called the 80s sounds, and it comes with glass, and it got some nice synthesizers from the 80s, and this thing is crazy. And don't worry guys, I'm going to do a video and just kind of dig in a little bit of arcade, so you guys can see what it do. So I choose that, and very simple. So this is what it sounds like. That delay or some lows. Okay, that's it. That's it for that one. And we got another melody. I like to stack a lot of melody just to create that nice vibe, create a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? So alright, let's go to this one right here from arcade 2, and this time I choose Dream Scene from the 80s again, the same sound. Magma BB2, just to give it some saturation. Tape delay. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple. Now let's go to classic analog. Added this TR5 Black 76 compressor, and there is this thing called Polite. So you know what I'm saying, I kind of slide it there. 76, whoa, this and this. So just try to see what is it, just kind of bring the sound more to my face again. And I like this. I'm still, I really like this. I'm still messing with this. I haven't used it on vocals. I use it on 2 vocals, but I'm gonna actually drop a song using this so you guys can see the difference between this and this one. But so far this is what I did, and this plugin is pretty dope. TR5 from IQ Multimedia. They make dope plugins. And so far that's that, and I added another analog song from arcade, which is called Virtual Love. So let's check it out. I like this keyboard. That 80s sound, space sound. didn't put nothing on it. I put cassette mode and then cassette mode, which is give it that old taste. The what is the reverb, the filters, and the bell. So the bell is all the way up, so that's why you can hear that bell and the keyboard together. So it sounds really amazing. I really like the synths that they did in the 80s and the 70s, and man, those things are crazy, and they're expensive now. Like some synthesizers go all the way up to 10 to 20,000. Like I was looking at Mike Dean, Mike Dean Studio. By the way, Mike Dean is like one of my favorite producers and mixer out there, man. He's the GOAT. Shout out to Mike Dean. But I was looking into the stuff and I see his synths. I'm like, man, these things are crazy, man. These things are, you know what I'm saying, they are the real deal. But anyway, so that's for the melody. So I'm gonna play the melody together so you guys can kind of hear everything together with all the things that I did, so you guys can have an idea of what everything sound like. So let's get into it. Everything together, and so far, you know, everything sounds good. Okay, so far everything sounds good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go to the drums, and I'm gonna break down the drums first. So these drums are Unreal Acoustic. This is from Ultra Beat in Logic. So let's hit it. So that's a snare. So what I basically did to the snare is I put a saturation on it, you know what I'm saying, to make the snare bigger, and place the neo verb. This reverb is, I think this reverb is really good for drums. Like I use it on drums a lot, and I put something on it, just a little bit of saturation, and then some EQ. So that's what I sound like. Now I'm gonna go to the kick, so so you guys can hear what the kick sound like, and from Ultra Beat again, the kick from Ultra Beat. So you guys are here. Saturn 2, Ronet, all compressor, and Magna BB2. Very simple. And on the line, number 10 right here, I put all verb on it. So choose the option drum breathless. So the R verb, that's what the NFS look like. So it's called Renaissance Reverberator. So that's, you know, the R verb. Yeah. So to give it that nice space. So now the hi-hats now, very simple hi-hats, nothing crazy. Let's get into it. So hi-hat from Ultra Drum Beats again, and those things is inside Logic. If you have Logic, you can just go quickly and that and choose those things. And the hi-hats, I did pretty interesting things on the hi-hat. Let's play. Tremolo, hard panning, ring shift, chroma reverb from Logic. All this is Logic plugins, guys. Put a dry load down, the wet load up, the chamber, and then I use Saturn 2, saturation 2. You know what I'm saying, just to give it a little bit of character. And I use Magma BB2. You know, just trying things out to see what it sounds like. So apparently sounds good. and trying to EQ, just all that frequencies, all the low frequencies that I don't want to hear, I just kind of take it out, and then and same for the highs too. So that's why I have an interesting shape. The hi-hat have an interesting shape. So the way that it just kind of sound. You can see that it sounds different. You know what I'm saying? It's moving left, right, but it's doing it with a character. It's not just moving left, right. It's moving left, right with a character. So it could be moving left and then shift a little bit right here, and then because reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at this graph right here, you know what I'm saying? It's up, down, up, down. So this shape right here, this symmetry, they did that shape for a reason. And then when you hear the sound and the hi-hat, you can tell that this is going left and then doing all that shapes and then coming back to the right, and then you can hear that shape. So this is pretty cool. This is a very cool tremolo, and I really like that. That's the hi-hats. Now I think I choose our arcade plugin right here. We're gonna go on that one right here. So arcade, and this drum called beat elements. So let's get into it. Add compressor, add EQ, and I like the way the kick sound. You get the bottom of the kick to stand out real good, so I really like that one. And that's the last of the drums. So now let's go to the bass. The bass got it from Logic. You got the sampler from Logic, and pretty simple bass. I think it's a electric bass. Very simple stuff. So let's go over bass amp, Logic. Turn on the amp. So Logic have different amps, so the same 1176, the black 76 that I showed you guys earlier. Use that one on it. Black bass, raw bass, and saturation. And lastly, neo verb. Just to give it, that space and that punch. This is giving it that, that punch and stuff like that. So okay guys, so that's the bass, and that's pretty much the whole beat. So I'm just gonna play like a few seconds of the beat so you guys can hear it, what it sound like, and then I'm gonna do part 2 with the vocals real quick for you guys. A very simple beat. I did this beat on my mattress while I was, I always said the roommate, stuff like that. But I made a majority of the beats while I was like, I was, in the room and stuff like that. So I did the intro, so you guys should have it. I showed the room and everything, so you guys should be able to see that room. And now let's go play like a few seconds of the beat. guys, this is part one. If you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. If you have any comment, drop it down below. Suggestion, anything like that, drop it down below. I'm always, you know what I'm saying, looking for new suggestions. I'm going to do part two. Stay tuned. Okay.